Please read the disclaimer. Hello, beautiful people. Shalom, moneymakers. Let's get into it. Currently, XRP is sitting at $2.19. Bitcoin is at 92,000, almost 93,000, jumped almost to 94,000. Over the past 24 hours, it has been a very nice movement here, or even longer than that a little bit. Since Monday, where basically Bitcoin dropped to 84,000. It was up almost $10,000. XRP also dropped under $2, up about 10% since then, right? 2 to 220, it's about 10%, easy math. But we are in a very interesting situation right now. After we had the sell signal on the 4-hour chart, we went all the way to the bottom of the stochastic RSI, and now we potentially could get that buy signal. It will be very interesting. We got that on the 1-hour chart. We're looking right now at what potentially could happen with the crypto market as we look into the next 24 hours or so. We do have some big financial data that is coming out. We talked about employment numbers. And of course, we have also the ISM numbers. We talked about last night why ISM is so important to the market, and this is a very important indicator that shows us where the U.S. economy is going. It's kind of like a canary, right, in the mine, that tells us if the U.S. economy is doing better or worse, and that could be a shifter for the markets today. So that's something that at 10 a.m. Eastern time, that's something that you're going to want to watch out for. Again, today could be volatile. We've seen in the past few weeks that we've had these kind of bounces. Remember, we had a bounce when was it? November 24th. We bounced up. XRP went all the way to 230, and then we had the pullback again. So I just want everybody out there to be careful. We've seen this happen before. Even though Bitcoin is at its highest level since November 20th, right? We've seen these kinds of pop-ups before and everybody on Twitter and YouTube and everywhere gets all, excited. But then we slug off a little bit and sell off a little bit. We saw that last time when we closed the gap, we had similar movement. Okay. So again, maybe this is the end of the pullback, and now we go on a beautiful run up here, but it also could be a fake out, and so we need to take that into consideration when we're looking back at where we were last time a gap like similar to this was closed. You can see over the next few weeks we did see that kind of pullback consolidation. Okay, so we need to take that into consideration, right? I know everybody wants to have XRP back to $3, right? That would put a lot more confidence back into the market, into XRP. But until we start seeing a little bit more buying pressure and a little bit more excitement, right, it's going to be hard, right? Because you need to have people that are wanting to buy XRP. If you have people that are still sitting on the sidelines and I don't know, maybe a pullback, like what I just said, then it becomes a little bit harder for the markets to move in a defined direction. Okay, day to day, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what the president is going to say, what the Fed chairman is going to say, what the ISM numbers are going to be. Okay, what the fear is going to be like. We're back into regular fear, not extreme fear after that pop up. If we hold the levels that we were this morning, 93, 94, we'll probably be in the 30s, 35 maybe even, right? Because we haven't been in this above 30, wow, in a long time. Like last time the fear was over 30, it was November 3rd. So if we do pop back up into the above 30 there, that will be a good milestone, and I think that would show confidence that it's coming back into the market. We'll see. Again, I think tomorrow and of course next week with the Fed decision, we'll be a lot smarter about the current situation. Right now, it's 84.3% probability of a reduction of interest rates. And again, that's another catalyst that could send positive waves, could send positive liquidity into the crypto market. And so we need to take that into consideration. Now, if you're interested in taking advantage of the ups and downs of the market, our partner BYDFI will give you the opportunity to do so. You can go long, you can go short, whatever your heart desires. We also have this huge giveaway that's happening of XRP. Sign up using my link. It's also BTCC if you're interested, both of them. And we have them both here on my website, BYDFI, BTCC. If you are interested, check out the links in the description down below. And you can, see which one's good for you, which one you like. It's always good to have multiple exchanges. We don't know what can happen. We've seen exchanges close down. We've seen them go insolvent. So please be very careful out there. Trade responsibly. And if you do use my link, that's another way to support the channel, not just watching the videos, but if you want to support that way, I will get a commission. So thank you for that. It helps us keep the lights on and the videos rolling, right? If you're not yet subscribed, a lot of you watching are not subscribed, so now's the time to do that as well. Also, remember, there's a lot of scams out there right now. Brad Garlinghouse says, this Christmas, stay vigilant. There's a lot of, online scams going on right now. It says, big shout out to Ripple security team for the tireless work year round, taking down tens of thousands of malicious websites and fake live videos that protect XRP holders. I'm going to further on that note, I will not contact you on social media. I'm not DMing you. Oh, actually, we've gotten a lot of the fake Facebook pages down, the Twitter accounts down, but they pop back up. So stay vigilant out there. Don't, if suddenly I start DMing you and asking you weird questions, that's not me, okay? Just be very careful out there. We do have, though, the free and open Telegram group, the community. If you're interested, link is in the description down below. My Twitter account is here in the description down below as well. So please be very careful out there. So on, not that yet, on the Trump, right? So listen, we don't know what's going to happen. What is he going to say? Right? Like he was having a press conference here and he says, well, I guess the potential Fed chair is here too. I don't know. Are we allowed to say that? Thank you, Kevin. So it looks like the next Fed chair will be Kevin Hassett. That was one thing that had the markets, coming up off of that low on Monday, was that news. So again, that would be good for the crypto market. That would be good for cuts of interest rates. And Trump is just like, oops, right? Oops. Well, I shouldn't have said that. Oops, right? Kind of leaking it out there. But it was, the probabilities were already saying that was going to happen. It's going to happen. So it's probably what's going to happen. But listen, there's still going to be FUD out there. The company that Eric Trump created, the Bitcoin miner, dropped about 40-50%. After they had a lockup end. And so that was creating a lot of fear. It's like, and you see like the headlines and you see the algos see something like this, Bitcoin down, Trump, right? And so that kind of triggered a little bit of a fear. That's why day to day, it's very, very hard to know what is going to happen. Again, I don't know what the market is going to do day to day. These videos are only for educational purposes, entertainment purposes, hopefully, not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence before you decide to invest. Very, very important. Again, day to day, it's very hard. You don't know, right? Something says who, they, woo, way, where, and the market drops, or the opposite, the market pumps. And you might be on a short position and you're like, oh, the market's coming down. Suddenly, this this news on Kevin Hassett, right? I need to remember his name if he's going to be the new Fed chairman. And then the market comes off of that low, right? And so you might have been, in a short position, and because you're like, oh, the market is pulling back. But then, right, that news comes up and we kind of had a recovery there. So be very careful with the short-term trades movements, okay? Because we don't know what is going to happen. And again, long-term, when you see things like this and you hear CEO of one of the biggest companies in the world says tokenization today is roughly where the internet was in 1996. And you see numbers that are coming out. And yesterday, IBIT trading volume exceeded that of Vanguard's flagship S&P 500 ETF, right? The IBAT had more trading volume on it than the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF, which is the biggest ETF for Vanguard. There's no wonder Vanguard had to change hard and decide to list these Bitcoin ETFs, right? So when you have that kind of situation and you have the XRP ETFs continuing to see a record 11 straight days of inflows, and just the support and the XRP community, long term, how can I not be positive, right? But short term, month to month, I say it again, I'll say it a gazillion times. We don't know what's going to happen, okay? And so important to remember. Now I know YouTube and all that, and there's a lot of jokers out there with the 4-digit XRP, 3-digit XRP by the end of the year and things like that. Hopefully you enjoy my cool, calm, and collected outlook on the markets and the short-term movements. And you're subscribed to the channel and you support and you drop a comment and you smash the like button. You join the free Telegram group as well. And interest is down. I get it. I also have been slacking a little bit, only making 2 videos a day. I think I might get back on the wagon, close the year off right, back to our 3 a day. It's just kind of with the algo and how I don't want another vacation. So I have to be careful. But I was thinking about this morning, that it doesn't really matter if I do 2 or 3, because if I go to sleep but anyway, you'll be back to getting more. I know you want more of this, right? I know. I've lost some weight, so it's a little bit more easy on the eyes, right? So, ay. I'm funny sometimes, right? People in the comment section, you always laugh at your own jokes. Ugh, I can't stand your giggling. Listen, when you've gone through a few rough years, and you have people that are traumatized, you use laughter to help you out there. And in general, I'm always a positive person, but let's hope for good times, new times, and that the crypto market will be soon in the light. Okay? Thank you for watching, and hope to see you next time.